As you see sitting in front of me, a Seiko box, a pillow, and a Seiko 5 diver. The reason why it's sitting here in this condition is because I just did an entire unboxing, about 10 minutes of unboxing where I gave my first impressions of the watch. And honestly, it's kind of impossible to give a first impressions a second time, but I realized after filming the entire first impression video that I hadn't been recording. So I'm going to set this to the side. Bear with me. I'm going to set this to the side. And I am going to open another one. If you guys are watching my channel right now, you probably know that I have purchased 5 of these with the intent of giving them away. I really didn't want to open them as I really didn't want to open them all, as I wanted the people who receive them to know that they are receiving a new watch. But at the same time, I do want to photograph them, and I do want to shoot a video on this particular watch. So I probably am going to open them. Just know that if you're one of the lucky winners, and they are new, they were only open for purpose of photography and video. So here's the one I just opened, and let's take a look at what's inside the box. And unfortunately, I'm not going to give you first impressions. I'm just going to give you impression, because it's kind of hard to have first impressions a second time. So, okay, so it is consistent inside the box. A Seiko certificate of limited warranty card that you fill out yourself. I guess the idea is that you just fill it out, throw it back in the box. If something happens with the watch, you can pull it out and know exactly when it was purchased and how long the warranty is still valid. And then they basically send a card in here letting you know that there's no manuals anymore, that you have to register online, and that you can get a digital manual, which makes sense in today's day and age. And then the Seiko box. And just like before, another piece of paper telling you that you can go online for support and to download your instruction manual. And of course, the watch. Now, on the previous video, I went through the process of peeling all of the tape off, the protective tape, and going through the watch and giving my thoughts. On this one, I'm not going to do that, because like I said, these watches are going to be given away, and I want the experience for the person receiving them to feel like they have received a new watch. So I'm just going to switch over to this one here. So let me go over some things real quick that impressed me out the gate. As I stated before when I thought I was recording, I do not own Seiko. My son owns Seiko, and he's actually a big fan of Seiko. I think he gets into the fact that, you know, they're one of the most modded watches on the planet, and he's the one that's made me take a, oh, that's crispy. He's the one that's made me take a second look at the brand. Recently, I just did a loom video, and I asked Reddit what watches had the best loom, and I mean, the Seiko people came out big time. So it's definitely made me take a hard look at the brand. I'm honestly super impressed with the quality for the price, and I have to put that in there for the price. I'm used to wearing watches that are a little bit more expensive. So in this price range, I'm actually kind of stunned that you can get this quality. My only complaint out of the box, well, I guess I would have a few. First off, this bezel. It's a little stiff, but smooth. Very, very smooth. Listen to that. My first impressions are I'm just kind of blown away. I could totally see why people collect these watches. If I had, you know, anything negative to say about it, it would be the fact that it doesn't have a screw down crown. And again, in this price point, I mean, what can you ask for? And the clasp. The bracelet, I can tell is a hollow link, but here's the thing. I have a Longines that cost considerably more than this watch, and it has hollow link. So this thing is definitely punching above its weight. The clasp feels, actually on this one, oh no, it's still stiff. The clasp is really stiff and feels really hollow. That would be my probably biggest complaint with this watch. But in this price category, I would not expect for it to be any better than it is. And honestly, I probably wouldn't expect for it to be as good as it is. So, it gives you an open case back. It's got the exhibition back, so I don't know if I can get you in there or not, but it has that exhibition, so you can get in there and see that movement. And that is the type of stuff that will make you hold on to your bank account, because you start seeing stuff like that and it's all downhill from there. I'm super impressed with the bezel, to be honest. The bezel feels really good. The case feels really good. It's got really good weight. Again, know that I don't really know what I'm talking about with this watch. I'm going to learn about it over the next couple hours, but it doesn't seem to. Okay, there's the day change, time change. So instead of sitting here fumbling, guys, I'll just let you know that I don't know about it. I just wanted to show you what came out of the box. I have picked up 5 of these. I'm going to be doing a giveaway per week for the next 5 weeks. All you have to do is watch the video in its entirety and comment why you would like to have it, and I'm going to use a random comment generator to pick the winner. And the winner of the 5th week is going to be a little special, because I'm going to add some other stuff to it as well. So hope to see you there.